Good afternoon and welcome to the Victoria Advocate. I'm Becky Cooper, Managing Editor. To my right is
Tony Belanger, City Editor.
And behind the camera,
Thomas Martinez, Digital Editor.
And we're not sure where Chris is, so he'll be around. He's here at work somewhere, and we're not real sure where. Trivia questions. In Sarah Denson's young adult novel, what is the name of the band in which Dexter is the lead singer? Any of y'all familiar with that book?
No.
29 Black Monkeys.
That sounds pretty good. Is that just a guess?
Yes.
Okay. Dexter and the Deadheads. How is that?
Okay,
I don't
that's
know.
a good one.
I don't know. Don't even know the book. Okay. And then second question. Since yesterday was Father's Day, here's a update Father's Day question. When did Father's Day become a national holiday in the United States?
A national holiday?
Mm-hmm.
Why is it on a Sunday then? Why can't we get Mondays off?
Yeah, good point.
Let's see. I will say 1957.
Good guess. What about you, Tony?
I don't know, 40s.
I actually think it's in the 60s.
I think
but
FDR made it.
Well done.
Yeah, we're just getting started.
All right.
We got the 2 trivia questions asked.
What's the question?
Well, here's. You probably know both of them.
I got it. When did Father's Day become a nationwide holiday in the United States? I was just talking about that with my tennis buddies last night. This is Father's Day. We were playing. And I said, is there any kind of holiday like that in Pakistan? They said, no.
It's a Hallmark. This is a Hallmark holiday.
And I said, yeah, it was more a greeting card kind of holiday. I didn't say Hallmark because I'm sure they were going to grasp that. And I said, but I think it became a thing in the United States more around like the 1950s.
My guess was 57.
I don't think it was much of a thing before that.
Yeah.
Why 57?
After all the war stuff, all that crap.
I don't know this lullaby, so I'll skip that one.
Well, I've asked both of those.
All right, where are we?
Okay, we're not sure if the library story is happening today because Amber got a call from UHV saying that the Capitol person doesn't want people in the library today because they're working. So I asked her to find out.
We go get photos of it.
Yeah, I asked her to find out if there's something we can get photos of them actually working today.
Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. TV did a piece where they were walking. Is this the one with all the lumber infrastructure?
No, that's the dorm.
Is that the dorm?
That's
Okay.
the dorm.
This is a library.
This one's almost done.
They had a camera in the corridor that was just had the wooden framework, and I'm like, they got in there? Wow.
They were having a topping off ceremony the other day, which is, but wasn't this a scheduled ceremony today?
I thought that's what I was told. They told us to come. She said we were told to come tomorrow. I said
After the ceremony.
So I haven't heard back from Amber. I don't know yet what's going on. But we also can work up the act locally to make it a centerpiece instead of a contender.
What's the art?
Kira is calling the woman to see if she can, we can get something other than a portrait.
Who's the woman? Tell me about the story. Tell our readers about the story.
A woman who is a VSD teacher who's diagnosed with cancer. One of them backed out on her last week, and I'm not real sure which one. Yeah. The other one's a father of 2 who has cancer, so I'm not real sure which one she's doing.
Okay, so we're scrambling. Okay.
We do have the new United Way director. We're trying to get a mug of her.
Right.
And John's trying to get an update on the Goliath homicide. The lead investigator's gone. The case, there's no affidavits filed yet.
Okay.
So I told him to call the district attorney's office to see if he knows of anything.
We can do a story checking criminal background.
One person at a time. Criminal background, we've done that. He has no criminal background.
The shooter and the shootee?
Right. Both of them have.
Shootee.
Victim.
Yes.
In this country, we call them victims.
That was it. What he was saying.
Yeah, we've checked that. Neither one of them have a criminal background. No affidavits are filed in the clerk's office.
The shooting victim's mother did message back to once they have the services for him, she probably would be in touch with us.
Okay.
So that's on our Facebook page. She did comment on this. We had to correct his age,
Yes.
right?
I talked to Morgan.
And I
about
wondered,
it.
I was asking Morgan if, did we have that wrong in our original reporting? Cause how did we say he was originally?
I have to go back and look. I don't know.
Did we say 19 or 20? Cause he's turning 20, so he would have been, the story, is that right, if it said he
It
was
would
19?
have been his 24th.
Yeah, he turned 20 today.
I just have to go back and look at Saturday's paper.
Okay. So I can find that.
I was just gonna suggest that if we needed a centerpiece, maybe a portrait of the new director.
She may not even
His or
be in
her
town.
office. Oh, okay.
She didn't start work till the 24th.
Where's she from? What's the story of her? The new network?
She,
I thought that she had some Victoria connection.
yeah, she teaches adjunct at UHB.
Uh-huh.
She's teaching some summer courses. She's from San Antonio. Her latest gig in nonprofits was over in Weimar. But she's been teaching adjunct for UHB for a couple of semesters.
Huh. Okay. But she's not from Victoria.
No, she's from San Antonio.
Okay. All right. What was her name again? Do you remember it?
Brooke Garza. Is it Garza or Garcia?
I don't know. I guess
Garza, I think.
We had, what story was it? Well, we titled that person the executive director of United Way. And it
Dolly?
wasn't, no, it wasn't her. It sounded like a male. Was there an interim?
No.
And I thought, well, maybe that's the replacement.
No, Dolly's still there.
What
she
story
will
was it?
train the
It was,
new one.
it was just, it was United Way.
Are you sure you're not thinking of a
Maybe it was
different story?
Get Out, no. Was it the therapy, horse therapy?
Riding Therapy Center?
If only you remembered stories like you do movies, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, a lot of those movies I saw when the brain was a lot younger.
Oh, I see.
It was
Interesting your brain.
absorbing then, yeah.
We saw a movie on Father's Day. Went to Alamo Draft House in Austin. Saw The Last Black Man in San Francisco.
You didn't like it.
Not too much. It was
What the hell was that about?
well, it's
It
about
doesn't fit the
gentrification in
title.
San Francisco. But what I didn't like about it is just not very. The storytelling was not cohesive. I didn't think. It was very, very artsy. Let's put it that way. And I like artsy movies, but it was over the top artsy for me.
Out of all the movies, you picked that one.
Well, Alamo Draft House. I want to see movies I can't see in Victoria. Those are the kind of movies I can't see in Victoria.
There was a movie, well, I wanted to go see Pavarotti when I was in Houston and Santa, but we couldn't find it playing. I
We
mean,
know they draw.
they're not, it's a
Why?
Ron Howard. It's a Ron Howard
Originally, we had it
documentary.
wrong.
Yeah, it said he was 20, and my tip to Morgan, which is a good tip for every police reporter, and that wasn't Morgan who wrote the original story, Kara, is to ask police for the date of birth, because they often,
Can you do the math?
they sometimes get the math wrong, especially if there's a
Yeah.
birthday close
Yeah.
to it, and this is his birthday was very close, so he was 19 at the time of the shooting.
That may be the age that they gave us. So
Yeah, they probably just went the year and did the math and went, oh, he's
Well,
20.
converting it, because you have to ask yourself, has that date passed this year?
Right.
You know.
We all know how birthdays work, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying that's why it's important to ask for the date of birth, not just the age.
Well, we saw Ma, Tom and I and Sherry.
Yeah,
Ma, that was a good movie, I
it was
thought.
all right.
Yeah.
That's a scary movie.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like a psychological.
It's a psychological thriller.
Yeah.
It's not supernatural.
Okay.
And Ma's warped, let me tell you that.
Love
And Shaft.
Was Shaft good?
Damn right.
Can you dig it?
Can you dig it? Yeah, that's the word. I was going to try to use that today. Can you dig it?
He's one bad mother Shaft.
But yeah, what they did not, all the cuss words they
I
did
did
not
see
use
that. Was
in the
really
Richard
fun.
Roundtree version, they certainly used this go around.
Yeah. Who's Shaft? The original Shaft in this?
Richard Roundtree.
No,
Oh,
this
Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson. Yeah.
And then Richard Roundtree makes an
Cameo.
appearance as well. He's a good chunk of the movie. At the end, plays his father.
Oh, okay.
And I just wonder how many people today realize the connection.
Oh, any Chef fan.
But the movie, they still had the music. It's still, it's still a good beat. Isaac Hayes won an Oscar for that. There, see, there's movie trivia.
Isaac Hayes. All right, what else do we have in stories?
Commissioners this morning talked mostly about the buyout plan for the homes. So that's what Kara's focusing on.
Okay.
And your schools is on the Mad Science program. We just took photos Friday. It'll be a photo package because Amber was.
Are these students mad?
I have no idea.
They're mad scientists.
Then we have in sports, we have the
Bring a little
outdoor
life back to
sports
life.
page. Bing Grimes and John Jefferson and All-Star softball game by Ray. Astros playing Reds at 6:10 today. That's it.
That's it. All right. Anything big on the state digest? I haven't looked. That says AP just moved story digest about there's a federal building shooting in Dallas this morning.
Oh, was that the man shot in gunfire exchange?
A masked 22-year-old
Yeah.
man was killed in exchange of gunfire with federal officers outside a federal courthouse in downtown Dallas.
Was he dead? Because this headline doesn't say it.
Yeah, it says killed.
Oh.
Killed.
What is
Usually
this man
means
shot
dead.
in gunfire exchange?
Don't know what was going on with him.
Being fatally shot. Brian Isaac Clyde, 22.
Abbott signed a bill ordering TxDOT to do a study on extending I-27 from the Panhandle to the border city of Laredo. That's interesting.
See the
Hopefully we can get I-69 done before that, before I-27 comes along.
Four families plead guilty in Masters golf ticket scheme. Oh, that.
What were they doing?
Four members of a Texas family pleaded guilty Monday to federal charges in what prosecutors called a scheme that used stolen identities to obtain tickets to the Masters golf tournament, which were then resold at a profit.
A scam unlike any other. The Masters.
Did you watch it yesterday? Or when the Masters, it was US
The
Open.
U.S. Open, didn't the guy from Kansas win, Tony?
Guy from Topeka. won.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You guys know?
Gary Woodland.
Gary
His
Woodland. I don't know, but I know Kansas Jayhawk people are happy about him.
35
Did he go
years
to
old.
KU?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah.
Wow.
One. How old is he?
35.
Oh, so we were in the same class.
No, but you might have known his older brother.
Maybe. His
Woodland?
parents.
Probably his parents.
Yeah.
His parents were there. They looked much older than I am. So
Gary Woodland.
he shot really well.
Yeah.
I watched off and on.
He did something I've never seen before. I've heard about it, but he pitched off the green instead of putt
Mm-hmm.
because it was one of those elevation changes. You
Yeah.
couldn't see the hole,
Yeah.
and he pitched it off the green.
What does that mean?
The way he
with
hit it.
Instead of a putting,
He
he
pitched
used
it.
an actual club
Pop it up.
and got within like a foot or something like that.
Wow.
It was pretty
Oh,
incredible.
so he put the ball in the club and let it go? No? What is that? What is a pitch?
He pitched, he threw
It's
it.
the angle. It's the angle of the club. It's a pitching wedge.
The
They
pitch,
call it.
it lifts the ball up.
Oh.
But the title of the story I read is Gary Woodland did something at the U.S. Open that would get you kicked off your local course.
They don't want you to do that because it mess up the greens.
Yeah, most people just hack the heck out of the green.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Gloria
that was pretty
Gloria
cool.
Vanderbilt died. Heiress,
Yeah.
James Queen.
She had stomach cancer, which I was about to say.
Which is 95. Wow.
You know she was married 4 times?
I did not know that.
She was married to Leopold Stokowski. Is a famous conductor. And Sidney Lumet. She married Sidney Lumet.
So she was born at Vanderbilt, right?
Yeah, she's the great granddaughter of what was his first name?
Victor Vanderbilt.
No. Was it Cornelius?
I think his first name was University of.
Hold on.
I'm not seeing a lot of other national, international news there, but that Dallas case is interesting.
5330 Baker.
Okay. Well, I'm looking to check and see if anybody else has added anything to the conversation. And I don't see so. But if you do have anything else, I'll type it in here before I say it.
Meanwhile, we need to go
We'll do
to.
our trivia questions.
Oh,
So
yeah.
while he's typing that, here's the first trivia question. In Sarah Dessen's young adult novel, This Lullaby, what is the name of the band in which Dexter is the lead singer?
Dexter and the Midnight Runners. Come on, Eileen. No, what is it?
Dexter and the Headless Horse.
Anybody else?
No.
It's called Truth Squad.
True
The
Squad.
band is also mentioned in two of Dessen's other novels, Just Listen and Saint Anything.
Say anything?
Saint.
10-4.
Saint anything. Okay.
When did Father's Day become a national holiday in the United States? You said when?
I said the 50s. He said 57 more precisely under Eisenhower. It sounds like
I
Eisenhower.
I think it was under Roosevelt in the 40s.
No. 1972.
Wow.
72?
Yeah.
Wow.
72? So
To
Nixon
show
signed
you,
that into law?
show you how fathers are neglected, that was 58 years after Mother's Day became an official holiday.
Wow.
So,
72. Huh.
I was 12 years old.
Yeah, if they just waited a little while longer, I wouldn't have had to send any greeting cards for Dad. Anyway. But,
That's
did
it.
it say who signed it? Or no?
Yeah.
No other background. Alright, well, if you have any other news tips or suggestions or questions, Tony will be here all night. Give us a call at 574-1222. Peace out.